Hey Aquarius, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Page of Swords. Okay. Some of you could be chatting online with new people. For others of you, there's someone out here who's keeping an eye on you. Let's see, what's the Page of Swords? Page of Swords. Someone out here is very, very attracted to you, Aquarius. You're dealing with someone out here who has a lot of attraction towards you. This is sexual attraction. This is someone who's very passionate about you. Okay, they see you as very badass. They probably even see you as someone, who's got a lot of suitors. Okay, maybe you're looking at someone like that, or they're looking at you. But I do feel this is a lot of spying and stalking going on. Okay. And whoever you're dealing with, this is definitely someone out here who either wants to date you, or a past person who wants a reconciliation with you. However, the only reason they're holding back is because they somehow feel that something's not possible, or they're just stuck in their own head because of their own negative thoughts. Which is why they feel it's better to look at you from a distance and wait it out a little more before they can, get rid of that negative thoughts. Okay, so they would feel more better if they found out a little more information about you, so that they could see a ray of hope, is what I'm getting. But I don't see any movement from this person who has the overall energy. I just see them as wanting this with you, but still not doing anything about it. Okay, and that's all because of they're coming in their own way. Okay, they're stuck in their own head. Okay, what happened in the past? A lot of mental stress is what I'm getting. Apply for the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Apply for the Four of Swords in reverse. A lot of mental stress. I see someone who's not being able to completely detach from a breakup or situation in order to get some mental rest and, think about it. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? Yeah, so I feel that there was a lot of mental stress, and probably because there was a new beginning in love with someone. Okay, now either there was a new person in your life, Aquarius, all right, who you probably saw potential in, okay, and you guys were like kind of talking, chatting, etc. But a part of this person out here was probably not wanting to fully commit to the connection, or was not fully giving into the connection. I'm seeing very immature energy. Emotionally immature. Okay, so although there was a new beginning love, although this was a new person for some of you, okay, this person somehow was holding back because they wanted to stay single, okay, or because they were just very okay on their own, someone very self-sufficient, okay, self-reliant, and someone who does not want to be in a connection. Maybe they wanted that relationship, they wanted those feelings from you, okay, that was something that they liked, but when it came to taking things seriously, or just getting it into a more serious mode, that's something that they didn't want, and that could be something that was driving you nuts, is what I'm getting. Now in the current situation, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, and what's blocking is the Devil in reverse. A lot of you, if there was a connection, okay, now this could be two ways. Either you started something brand new, okay, with someone in the past, but like I said, because this person out here was someone who was in a single, okay, even if they wanted to be with you, they would still portray that how single they are, and they didn't want to put in the work. That's the kind of person who probably you waited for, even though there was some restlessness out here, and finally I feel you're trying to release this person, because this became a toxic connection, okay, is what I'm getting. So I feel a lot of you are moving on from this person, all right. What's the Five of Cups in reverse? You were crying over spilt milk, but now it's a time where you're choosing to move forward, okay, move on from this person. You're done crying over spilt milk. Maybe you feel the grass is greener on the side, and there's sort of a fish in the sea. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, although you want this so bad with this person out here, there is so much conflict, guys, so much conflict. Either there are too many people, one thing I'm getting out here, too much drama, okay, or you guys just don't seem to be on the same page, there's a lack of change is also what I'm getting. Okay, this person is here who refuses change, someone out here who has a lot of resistance, they're not very adaptable, okay, and you are like, what, I'm just going to change according to environment, I'm going to change according to circumstances. If this person isn't changing, then there's no point you being rigid about it too, right, holding on. So eventually you're changing, and you're making that positive change in your life, and you're choosing to walk away from something that does not emotionally fulfill you. Now there is potential where you can salvage the connection, but this connection can be salvaged with two people trying to put in the work, okay, not only one. But I feel you've been fed up of trying to put in the work with this person, but they just don't seem to grow up, which is why you're like, yes, I do want this, it's you're my happily ever after, but if there's so much of conflict between us, then maybe it's just best to cut it out. Clap for the devil in reverse. See, you are no longer giving into temptation of this connection, okay, because it started off pretty well. Clap for the devil in reverse. That's what's happening. The amount of love, okay, the amount of emotional maturity that you have, the way you have loved this person, right? This person out here is not in that position to give you that emotional stability. This person here keeps on, you know, the communication could be very weak from this person is what I'm getting, okay? There could be communication problems between you both. And I feel you eventually, finally need to choose or pick a new direction, okay? All this is an influence on the blockage out here. You need to release this person, okay? For some of you, you haven't released it. For some of you, you're on the verge of releasing this person and taking a brand new direction in your life, okay? Which does not include this person, because you're getting fed up, okay? You're getting fed up. Maybe some of you are still on the verge because you're still trying to you're still trying to analyze the information or analyze the situation and give it one more shot and wait for some more information or wait for this person to make a decision. But because this person won't make a decision, you just feel it's best to give up, okay? What's crowning the situation is the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I feel there could be a third party situation. Clap for the Three of Swords in reverse. Obviously, right? If someone out here wants to be single, they want to keep their options open indirectly, right? Three of Swords in reverse. You know, I'm getting for a lot of you, this person here could be financially very successful, okay? So they get their happiness from the financial success or stability, their job, their career, their business. The only thing this person lacks is emotional fulfillment, which they got from you, which is probably why they got attracted towards you. And the moment they got that, they probably just left, or they probably just stopped communicating or something like that. What's the Three of Swords in reverse? For a few of you, I'm getting a Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. For some of you, this could be a long-term commitment, okay, or a marriage. And for the others of you, it was a very stable relationship which kind of ended badly, because this person out here either made you feel left out in the cold, they made you feel very lonely, all right, and they just you know, kind of made you feel rejected. You've had abandonment, okay, this person abandoned you for some of you. But yeah, you always feel very left out, you know, and this person probably gave you the cold shoulder. But even if you were in the connection with this person, you always felt lonely, all right? So you're trying to move on from this person. I'm getting a heavy moving on energy out here, okay, Aquarius, where it's just no point. Although you want this with this person, it is what it is what I'm getting. Now, why is the reading going down? Is the Justice in reverse. So there is a lack of balance, okay? This person could be married, okay? And maybe this person told you that they are going to be ready to leave their current partner and come towards you, but that's not happening. For others of you, this person lacks accountability. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. There's a lack of balance here. They're not ready to do right or wrong here. What's the Justice in reverse? Still not ready to set things right. Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. Or they're just not ready to, you know, bring justice to the connection. Justice in reverse. Yeah. So even though this person here wants to communicate with you, okay, they are growing. The love is growing for you slowly, one at a time, okay, one day at a time. But the problem here is they're holding back. They're still staying closed off to either making this connection legal. One thing I'm getting, you know, like for a lot of you, maybe they want like a legal connection or something. For the others of you, maybe this person is still not, like I said, they're not ready to right or wrong. They're still not taking accountability for their actions. Because this person out here still comes in and out of your life, okay? They behave very immature. There's a lack of sincerity, okay, in this person. They're not being genuine. They're not being sincere in their communication with you. They're still keeping things very lighthearted, okay, which is just not fair to you. And that's what's happening. So this person here could be someone who is coming towards you, okay, but you're just completely closed off because there is no balance, like I said, and there is a lack of justice out here, and you're just staying closed off. Okay, this person out here, this person still wants to come in and communicate with you. Keep it light-hearted. Even though things ended so badly between you both, they're still not realizing their mistake. Like I said, again, lacking accountability, and they're still wanting to come towards you with that light-hearted message, okay, and just see where this goes. You know, they're coming towards you with picking a new direction and trying to create conversations, okay. Now in the future we have the Page of Wands. There we go. Just like I said, clap for the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. In the future, this person is going to come in and communicate, okay. Now for some of you, this could be a new person. This could be someone who is emotionally very mature. I think this is a new person. I do think this is a new person. The old person is still watching you from a distance, okay. Probably they're still closed off. The old person out here is wanting a reconciliation, but they're still closed off. And in the future, you have another new person coming in towards you, okay, who finds you very attractive. Like I said, both the people find you very attractive. But this person out here is much, much better than the old person because at least they're not immature in their feelings. This person here is not the best at expressing their emotions. So I'm getting, Aquarius, you have two people coming in towards you, okay. However, this communication from this person, now this could be a friend, okay. I'm getting someone out here who's been very compassionate with you all this while. Maybe you even told this person about what's really going on between you and your ex or whatever it is, your past person. This is a very compassionate person, and maybe this person hasn't yet revealed to you how much they love you or what they want with you. So there is going to be a new direction with this new person is what I'm getting, okay. There is going to be a change of direction because this person, I don't see them moving towards you as yet, okay. They're happy spying on you and wishing for a reconciliation, okay. But the way things ended, they feel you're just never taking them back. This new person that you're starting things with, things look good, okay. This person out here is almost ready, is ready for commitment. There is no almost, they're ready for commitment. But I feel you could be a little aloof. You could be a little reserved from this person, okay. Because when they come in, you know, you're already so stressed with whatever happened in the past, and you're not sure if you want to give this person a second chance, give this new person a chance, okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. There is a new person coming in. Messages for Aquarius from their person. You are my soulmate. No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. And I will be the best version of myself for you. So I think that's what they're working on. While they're waiting to contact you, okay, they're waiting to get out of their head. They're eventually wanting to get out of their own way, okay, and make their way towards you. They want the reconciliation, that's a given, all right. But yeah, that's what's happening. Messages for Aquarius and their connection. Messages for Aquarius and their connection, please. Give me a message for Aquarius and their connection. It says ask your angels. Okay. So when the ask your angels come in, I had read somewhere that when you're asking your angels, asking the universe for a question, what you do is in the night before you sleep, you ask the question that you want, and in the morning there are chances, or within 2 days, you'll get some sign or an answer, okay. But it's up to you to recognize that that was the answer. For the others of you, I feel if you're not wanting to do that, what you do is you take a book, okay, and ask a question. And then, you know, you just flip through the pages, and wherever you stop, right, you stop on a word, on a page, wherever, or whatever paragraph or something line that you need to do, and you'll get an answer. That's what I've read, okay. I just hope I can make you guys understand. But this is what's going on behind the scenes, okay. There's still a lack of accountability. This person still wants to contact you. They're holding on to you. The past person is still holding on to you, but they're being closed off. Okay, they're still not ready to make that decision. I'm getting for a lot of you, this person here wants to prove, the past person wants to prove that even though they were wrong, they still want to prove that they're right. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I have for you. Hope this reading resonates. And like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.